Assalamualaikum, my name is Najwa from Roslan for class AAP1153L. So as we can see, the amount of investment that we put on property is RM 500,000. It is because 500,000 is the most reasonable price for a house which in Putrajaya. We chose Putrajaya because it is strategic place and there's a lot of real estate agent that can close the house deal, such as this house in price 436,000, which contain 5 bedroom, 4 bathroom, and the land size is 3,138 square feet. It is near with many public facilities and in a great community. The balance from buying the house can be used for furnishing because a property can be a long-term investment and a great income flow with capital gain for a client future. Next is shares. When investing in stock in Malaysia, a minimum of 1 lot is required and one lot is equivalent to 100 shares. So if for example, let's say you decide to purchase 1 lot of Nestle Malaysia and the share price is RM70, you will require to fork out a cool RM7,000 for this minimum transaction. Before you investing, firstly you need to open a CDS account, which is an account for investor to buy and sell shares. Then open a trading account with stockbroker. You will also need to open a trading account with stockbroker. Get remisier after setting up your CDS. The next step will be choosing the right remisier for your trading. Next is online trading. Otherwise, you make option for an online trading account. Online trading allows you to trade stock with convenience of trading anytime, anywhere, and any device. And remember, trading is not like betting money and become rich overnight. You need to spend to analyze the company business model, competitive advantage, revenue trending, net income growth by year, profit margin, and so on. Last but not least, choose a market that you are interested in and can afford. Get the right equipment and software for your trading. That's all for me. Thank you.
The other two we decide to use in investment is fixed deposit, which is we use public bank, and the other one is gold investment. We decide to invest in this because first, fixed deposit is the safest investment compared to other. Using fixed deposit, the client will not bother to lose capital and will gain the profit. But this is a low risk and low return, which is we can get just a little profit from what we invest. Besides gold also one of the best investment, but a little bit old school. With gold, we can get a big return if the gold price are high at the time we sell, but if the gold price are low, then usual it is a loss for us. But gold price rarely down. That's it. How we decide to invest using 1 million ringgit.
Assalamualaikum, my name is Binti ABDUL AZIZ and I am from AP1153L. Today I will talk about what are the expected return of the investment. What are the expected return for property? Property and investment property in real estate property purchased with the intention of earning a return on the investment, either through rental, which is owner will receive income return from rental on a monthly basis, which make this a high return investment, or through the future resale of the property, or both. The next, what are the expected return for the share is, there are two ways of generating a return from an investment in share. The first is the capital gain generated if the value of the share increased, though this is only a paper profit until it is crystallized by the shares being sold. The other way of making money from share is through dividend, which is a portion of the company earnings distributed amongst each class of shareholders, decided upon by the director. And for the fixed deposit are investment that guarantee a fixed return after a certain period of time or term agreed by the individual and the financial institution beforehand. This return comes with an interest which is calculated based on the period of the investment. And for the last is for the gold. To make a profit by investing in gold, you must keep in mind some important tip, which is the perfect time to invest in gold is when inflation is expected to take hold and force down the value of the national currency. You also must keep an eye in the fluctuation of gold value. When the market value is low, you can buy gold for the future investment. And when the market value is high, you must sell it to a trusted buyer of gold near your area so that you can get maximum profit against your gold.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is FARZANAH binti NORSHAM and I am from AAP1153L. So as you guys know, we already decided to divide into 4 investment, which is property, shares, fixed deposit and gold. So right now, I would like to talk about the high risk that involved in each of the investment. The first one, the greatest criticism is that investment in property or land is not liquid, means it cannot be converted into money quickly. It includes a lot of hassle when it comes to selling property. You will have to find buyer on your own, or you will have to ask any broker to find buyer, means you will have to pay brokerage to him. Oh, this is really difficult. Okay, the next one, when investing in shares, like any investment, comes with a certain amount of risk. Shares are often described as high-risk asset classes when compared with other types of investments. The primary risk of investing in shares is that it can result in loss of capital. Unexpected events outside of your control or negative development within the company can significantly affect share prices and the value of your portfolio. In saying that, this is not to scare you away from investing in shares, but merely a necessary understanding that all investors must have. And the biggest risk associated with the fixed deposit is interest rate risk. The risk of your money being locked up for a longer tenure at a low rate of return. To overcome this factor, the best thing is to split your money into different amounts and invest it for different tenure as well. Last but not least, gold. Okay, gold is actually not high risk. Gold is considered a low risk investment. This means you can accept to earn higher returns in the form of capital gains and or dividends. But like all high-risk assets, there's a fair chance you might lose some or all of your investment. Gold is not a high-risk asset because of its stable performance in the market. Gold's low volatility and steady increase will more likely offer you less returns compared to higher risk assets, but you can rest easy knowing it's a much safer option to grow your money. Thank you.
We choose the property investment as the high risk investment because property investing can be lucrative, but it is important to understand the risk. One of the risks of investing in property is the investment vulnerability to damage. It is a tangible asset. There is a risk that something may happen it to at our expense, affecting its profitability. Property investing in Malaysia has created some impressive success stories over recent decades, with a market that has broadly offered favorable opportunities, particularly in the resilient residential sector. Buying investment property is, however, no sure thing. This investment opportunity often offer investors the potential for larger returns in exchange for accepting the associated level of risk. If that risk seems high, we can ask for a guarantee of higher returns by getting a better percentage of profit to compensate us for taking the risk. The higher the potential return of an investment, the higher the risk.